What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Dilly TV, guys, and I'm back with another NBA 2K23 video for you. Now, by the title and the thumbnail, you can tell we are going to be talking about the most toxic 2v2 lineup in NBA 2K23. Now, obviously, I was playing with my boy Rob. Shout out to my boy Rob. His link will be in the description, so go ahead and hit that. Show him some love. He just dropped his 7-1 center that he was rocking with in this gameplay. And of course, I'm rocking my 6'9", guys, right here. Boom, my two-way inside-out score. Here's what the build looks like with 95 overall. Here are the badges. The only difference is I had 22 playmaking. Now I have 23. So you guys can, add that badge if you want or do it however you want. Pause the video, look at those badges. But this is the takeovers that I was rocking along with the perk. I was rocking team rating and team badge with de-accelerating. And that's why I feel like it is the craziest toxic thing. Not only does my opponent have a hard time getting his takeover, but the minute I get takeover, my boy Rob also gets his attributes and his badges upgraded. And then when you get team takeover, as you're going to see in the gameplays, we're unstoppable. It just keeps going. So I hope you guys like this video. Drop a like. First time ever doing commentary, so if it sounds a little weird, I apologize. But I appreciate the love as much as possible, guys. Anyways, this is your boy Dilly TV. Let's dive right into this gameplay. Guys, so this simply is 2K15 rules, 1s and 2s. So the whole point of me and Rob doing this is was really just to get a pick and roll thing going. I was going to go left or right, and he was going to cut to the basket every time because he is 7-1. And with the play take, you guys can see that I do get my takeover a little bit faster. Do keep in mind, like I said, he is going against a lot of 6'9", 6'10", so he has a little bit of a speed, disadvantage. But as far as height goes, he's always going to dominate. As you can see, just 2 pick and rolls, I'm already at 50% on my first attribute boost for my team, and there I get a rebound over him. And then basically, again, he's going to cut to the basket, get a nice little flick, and then boom. Now I'm almost literally, I'd say right here we're about 80% to first take. I get a little bump there, and then he's going to do a little step back and hit a 3 over me. I wasn't playing that really well. I wanted to see if he could shoot, and then when I realized he could shoot, I said, okay, now I have to play on him. Again, throwing it to Rob right here. Rob does a little pump fake, throws it back up, misses, but grabs his own board and throws it down. Now that doesn't help getting the takeover, but it was nice that he was able to get the board. So the 7-1 does help him be able to get boards. As you see, his guy drives by and is able to throw it down almost, but then Rob gets the contest, gets the rebound, and then we go back to our traditional 2v2 of pick and roll. They think he's going to pop, but he doesn't. He does a layup, and now I'm just anything off of take, as you guys can see here. It is currently 5-3. We're not worried too bad. We're just like, okay, if they get a 3, they tie it. It's not a big deal. Pump back, throw it up. I'm there. Rob's gonna get the rebound. He's gonna dish it out to me. Oh, but he messes up. The guy is there in his way, and then this guy's gonna be able to get a dunk over me and Rob, which is just crazy. Scores 5-4 here, as you can see. Again, we're just doing this pick and roll thing here. And then I could have took it up right there, but I was like, it is what it is. And of course, Rob throws it to me, and then of course I throw it up, and somehow that's only 10% covered, but I make it, and now I have my first take, and I'm like, okay, Rob, we're at 60% to team take. What do you want to do? I was kind of talking to him. I was like, do you want just attribute take or do you want full take? And he's like, oh, we'll just hold off for a couple possessions. It's only 6'5". He sets a screen right there. He pulls out to a pop, but then he's going to come back in. He's going to post up, and then he's going to pump fake and then come back up for the easy lay. Now, again, it's 7-5. It didn't help with my assist. I have 4 assists, as you guys can see. This guy's going to get a little dunk on me. I kind of played a little high there, and then Rob's going to try to cut to the basket. I wait. I let him get into the middle, and then he's going to back down. As he backs down, my guy's going to try to help, but then comes back out, and then Rob is there for the easy dunk. Now, as you guys can see, our team takeover meter is kind of slowed down a little bit. It's 8-6 here, and I think I just jumped right here on accident, but Rob had the nice closeout. It's a nice slightly early contest, as you can see. Now he has to play him one-on-one. The good thing about Rob is he can play defense there. I kind of messed up on the defense there, but luckily he missed, and then this guy gets the board here, and I'm still there. But the great thing about Rob is even though he is 7-1, I think he has a 70 speed on his guys, so he is able to contest, and plus he's 7-1 with max wingspan, so if he has to, he can reach out like that right there and get the steal. But most importantly, he can contest at the 3-point line. So this is why we like this. This is the most toxic lineup. He dishes out to me. He sets a screen. I give it to him. He's going to back it down. My guy's going to help out, and then Rob's like, here, let me set you a screen. I say, no problem. I'm going to come up, and I'm going to throw it up, and I'm going to miss, because I don't have all my finishing. But anyway, so yeah, so here we are. The guy goes ahead and throws it down. It is 8-7. A lot of people would panic here, but me and Rob don't. I activate my takeover whenever he scores on me, and I'm like, okay, Rob, now it's time to pick and pop, which he does, and he easily hits a green bean maker scream. And now it's 10-3. These guys are thinking, oh, it's do or die here. We got to hit some threes. So he tries to pump fake there, but Rob gets the steal, and I just tell Rob, hey, throw it up, but he doesn't get it in time, and it goes out of bounds. So their possession again, it's 10-7. We are not stressing. This guy's trying to drive it in, and somehow he tries to go up and misses horribly. I pass it out to Rob. Rob pulls up, misses. I get my own teammate's rebound, throw it back out to him, and it is green bean maker scream. Heading up, it's 12-7. These guys are in desperation mode. He's trying to do some step backs. Rob's right there to contest again. I'm here. We switch. We're okay with the switch. We're not too crazy. I'm 6'9", like I said. He's 7'1", so we both are able to. Again, they are 3 hungry. If this was a close game, he probably would have went up with that. And now this guy is just selfish. He just takes up his own points. We're up by 4 here. It's 12-8. Again, we're going to do that pick and pop here. Rob's at the 3-point line. I'm going to drive in, get both of them to come in, throw it out, and now we get team takeover. So now he has rating boost and badge boost right here with game point on the line at 14-8. We're not too worried about it. This guy tries to drive in. He kicks out. Rob's sitting there. He's like, yeah, man, I don't care if they score. That's what we were talking about. Like, if they score, they score. But he can't even make a shot. My guy goes out to the 3-point line and steps out of bounds. Right then and there, me and Rob knew it was GG's. Rob throws it to me, and I throw it down for game 1. As you guys can see, this is why it's toxic. This is the average players. I mean, there's comp and everything you're going to see in later this video. But as you can see, Rob had 13 points. I had 2, but I had 7 assists. My boy Rob was 3 for 4 behind the 3-point line. All right, going into game 2, guys, as you can see, it's just normal players, 34% from 3, just about the same as me. I'm not the best at 3-pointing. I'm still trying to find my shot, but luckily, I have found a new jump shot. If you guys want that jump shot, let me know, and I will drop it for you guys. It'll be dropping anyways in my first actual no money spent my career build video, so I'm super excited about that. But going to this game, they're up 1-0. I get my own board. I pump fake. I hand it to Rob, and then Rob throws it down to get the assist easily. So it's 1-1 is the ball game. This guy was so annoying when we played him. He did a lot of step back and drive-ins, and I was just kind of getting annoyed at that. But he goes up, pump fakes, throws it to the big man right here, and he's able to knock it down. We are down 3-1. Most people would, panic, but not me and Rob. Me and Rob are just kind of cool. We're cool like cucumbers. I get the nice little layup, close shot, and it's 3-2. I'm not gonna lie, this guy kind of annoyed me because every time I play, people are easily getting the bump steals on me, but for some reason I just can't get bump steals as he makes a dunk there on Rob. Sorry about to put you in that position, my boy Rob. But anyways, it's 4-2. Rob throws it down on both of them. He gets his own revenge. And then I found out later on in this video that this guy can't shoot. So I'm like, why am I playing high on him? Rob gets the board, passes it to me. We still haven't got it past the 3-point line. And then we just go back to our bread and butter, which is pick and roll. I drag the center out, have the center follow me, and then Rob throws it down. Now it is 4-4. He throws it up. He misses. His teammate gets his own rebound, passes it back out, and he misses luckily. And then now, I don't know how I didn't get that board, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are always frustrated when 2K doesn't give you something when you're supposed to be there. Rob jumps, I jump. It's not looking good. We both mess up. He pump fakes, which is a mistake. He should have shot that ball because then he does that. The very next dribble move, Rob passes to me, and I'm easily hitting it down. Green bean maker scream. My 3-point percentage, like I said, it's at 34% because this year I was trying to find a jump shot. The past 2 years I've been able to use like a bunch of mixtures of releases and stuff as he hits a 3 in my face. I used to love Ray Allen and stuff like that. So for me, it's just trying to find a jump shot, and I think I have found it, guys. If you want that jump shot, just let me know because I'm slowly getting into the 40s. I think my current 3-point percentage is like 40 something, so I'm slowly increasing that as I dish it out to Rob, and Rob greens it. I have my first take again. This is why I said this is the most toxic lineup as Rob blocks their center. I thought he was going to go out of bounds, and he's just going to do a nice little spin move. He got me for jumping. I thought he was going to drive in, and then he tries to shoot over Rob. It doesn't work. I get my board. I just went ahead and activated. Rob said he had his take, so we both just activated our first takes because we're so close to team take. We were like, you know what? If we just both have our first takes, eventually what's going to happen is we're going to get team take as Rob hits a 3. This is why the pick and roll on a 7-1, his build is a 2-way diming finisher, so a lot of people think he can't shoot as he overcommitted there, and they were able to score. It's 10-7 is the score here. Again, I get him both jumping. Rob's right there with shooting take, and again we get team take when it's 12-7. 9-7. Not looking good for these guys. But me and Rob, you know, like I said, this is like one of the most dominant 2v2 like lineups I've had in a long time, minus the 7-3 post score and the pure lock back in 20 and 19 as well. But I just feel like this is like the most like toxic lineup because I have de-accelerator. Eventually I told him, I was like, hey, you need to eventually, when you can't put de-accelerator on, because they're not going to get takeovers. The whole time we were playing this event this one day, I don't think anybody on the other teams got takeover. I think they just, if we had some people that beat us, it was just simply because they outsmarted us or we missed our shots. But anyways, I think we maybe lost like 2 or 3 times this whole day when we were playing, because we must have played like 10 or 15 games. I think we only lost like 2 or 3 times. But anyways, we're up 14-8, guys, in game 2. We both have team take, and then Rob does the craziest fade with a 75 overall 3-pointer. We win 16-8. And yeah, Rob just went crazy that game, man. As you guys can see, he was 5 or 6 behind the 3-point line. All right, guys, heading into game 3, I bet somebody in the comment section was like, where's the comp? Where's the comp? Well, as you guys can see, these guys are pretty comp. These guys have, both of them pretty much have over or close to a 60% 3-point shot. So me and Rob are like, okay, we cannot let these guys go. These guys are going to be crazy. These guys are going to be the most comp we've ever faced today. And they were. A shout out to these guys. These guys were the most comp. These guys were the ones that really tested us, had us, you know, sweating, leaning up into our monitors. As you said, this guy gets a blow by, and then I do a nice little pump fake and then hand the ball to Rob. It's tied 1-1. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Oh no, this guy's got Dilly where he wants him. And he did for the most of the game, and then Rob and I, we learned their tendencies, and it was a close game, but I started to learn the tendencies, and it was a little bit easier in the second part of this game. As you see, he's just hezzy driving in, 2-1. I told Rob, I said, we just gotta wait. I did the Dilly special. If you've been on this channel a while, you know what the Dilly special is. If you've been in my live streams, go ahead and hit me up at DillyDillyTime on Twitch. You guys can see the Dilly special a lot when I play 2K. But I'm like, all right, this man's just looking for some hezzies here. I'm just gonna play him a little high, and then hopefully it'll work. Again, he drives in. I tell Rob to switch. Rob's a little bit slow. Remember, I said, you know, Rob has a slower build. We get the board. I'm like, all right, this is where we take over, Rob, right here. We're gonna go back to our bread and butter, the pick and roll. I'm gonna get the center out of the paint. Boom, Rob's easy to throw down. Now we lead 3-2. Most comp people are relaxed, and they are just right there as they shoot a 3 in Rob's face. So I go ahead and wait. I'm gonna come back out. I tell Rob, hey, pick and pop right here, and he gets a miss fumbled. So I'm like, all right, now we have to reset. I tell him, hey, just throw me the ball back. He does, and I say, hey, let's bread and butter it. So pick and roll. Rob pops out. I have the center on me, so I'm backing out. I'm like, hey, this guy has to play against Rob. He's like a 6'8", I believe, and Rob misses a very rare miss on a close shot with Rob 7-1. So now they have the ball. They are up 4-3. The average, casual player would just give up at this point. They'd be like, all right, we got a 3 hunt. But Rob and I are so level-headed. We're just like, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep our composure no matter what happens, and we always have a fighting chance. As you can see, I make the center jump. I make him jump again, and then I throw it up. And now, again, we're only down by 1, 5-4. We have to get a stop here to be able to win this game. And that's why I say this is the most toxic lineup I feel like in this game, because as you can see, even though he's been killing me with these driving dunks, he still doesn't have takeover, and I'm so close to takeover. Again, going back to the bread and butter, I tell Rob pick and pop. It wasn't there, so Rob drives in. Rob has the little guy. He thinks just because he got Rob that one time, he can get him every time, but it doesn't happen. 6-5, down by 1 still. This guy, again, he is a dribble ISO god. I give this guy credit. Shout out to this guy, Ice Cream or something, whatever his name is. He was a crazy dribbler. Shout out to him. I just, it was real, or I am Cash. Sorry, not I am Crease. I couldn't read his name, but he was a very, very good dribbler. He was a good ISO player, but Rob gets the block right there. That was the momentum changer. I was just trying to get that. I didn't realize at the last second that, he didn't hit rim, and that was my mistake. I was like, oh, my fault, Rob. And so anyway, so then I get both of them in the paint. I tell Rob, I know we don't have it, but just shoot it, and he greens it. That was literally the momentum changer right there. It was 7-6. He misses it. Rob now has take. I have take. We activate both of our takes. Rob pumps up, spins around, and hits another 3. We're up 9-6 here. It's panic mode. It's panic mode for anybody that normally plays this game as a casual. Even some competitive players that I know, they start to freak out. But these guys were very, very composed. Okay, now they're down 9-7. They realize all they need is an easy bucket. Rob messes up right there. I thought it was going to be easy dunk, and so did he. you know, when we were, you know, talking amongst ourselves in this party, he was like, dude, I was trying to go for a dunk. And I was like, no, Rob, I trust you, Rob. Trust me. I know you're trying to get those dunks, because everybody that plays 2K knows what animation we're talking about. When we think it's an easy dunk and it just makes us pull up for a mid-range, I hate that. Let me know in the comment section if you hate that. Now, this guy's talking to his buddy. His buddy's not talking to him. He's like, yo, man, we need a 3. And then guess what? He throws it up at the last second, misses. Rob gets the board. This is why having a 7-1 big man is so important. And then Rob throws it down. Just so easy for us. 10-7. This guy's like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get my points, which I don't understand why he was doing that. I guess he felt like he could have stopped us, but this is the most toxic lineup. You're not going to stop us. Anyways, Rob's like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do this. Let me back him down. Because remember, it's not just his shooting attributes, and this guy fouls him. When I have team attribute and team badge takeover, it's for finishing and shooting. So that's why you see Rob go to the postalize, because it helps his finishing. Again, bread and butter, pick and roll, both of them are there. And Rob, again, he probably had like a 99 close shot with this attribute take. I accidentally get bumped into the center. He shoots it up over Rob, and green bean. Now they are only down by 1. We're up by 1, 11-10. I tell Rob, you know, pick and pop. There it is. The center plays low. Rob shoots it, and he makes it. That right there kind of made me hold my breath. I don't know if it was like you guys, but when I was playing this live, I was like, oh, you know, just like that. Anyways, it blows by me again. The guy is great at ISO. Shout out to him. He was one of the greater ISO players we've seen all day. Again, another pick and pop for me and my boy Rob. And again, as you guys can see, we are just killing them right now. And then again, boom, it's 14-11. It is desperation mode for these guys. It's literally, I tell Rob, switch. I got him. I got the big man. Big man cuts in. He's trying to cut out. They realize 2s aren't going to win here. We're only down by 1, but this guy's like, you know what? I trust in our defense. I got to take. Must what he'd been saying, because it was 14-2. Rob has the ball. I have it here. We don't have takeovers anymore, but Rob throws it up and hits a shot just like that, guys. Anyways, this is the most toxic lineup. This is your boy DillyTV, and I'm out. Peace.
Here's Luka. Gets it away. It's gone! A Doncic